Hey, what's up guys? Tony here from LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. Thanks for watching a quick video. So we are doing a tritone paint job here, and I'm using fine line tape to mask up our center piece. So the top section is painted with white base coat with a pearl mid coat on top of it, which is called an intercoat used by the DBC 500. And I show you that in step-by-step detail in my other videos. Here we are using the painter's tape, which doesn't have strong adhesive, so it's really good for masking like this. You just want to make sure your base coat's dry. Give it 40 minutes to set up at least before masking like this. 40 minutes to an hour before you start masking for graphics. All right, so the dark blue there is called fine line tape, which is perfect for doing graphics. You could do flames with it. You could do all types of graphics, and the most popular sizes are 1/8 and 1/4 inch sizes. I'm using the 1/8 here, and then now I'm just masking with our painter's tape, which is a good tape. You can get it at Home Depot or Lowe's. After this is masked up, we're basically gonna mix our teal base coat, 1-to-1 mixture. Most base coats out there nowadays are pretty much a 1-to-1 mixture, right? I'm using a medium temperature reducer. Now we are spraying with the Atom X20 spray gun. You can check these guns out at Zoola.com, ZOOLAA.com. I think they're fabulous spray guns. They're my go-to spray guns right now, and you get awesome, high quality, high performance for a fraction of the cost of a SATA or an Iwata. So we're going to give this 2 to 3 coats of base here. I'm spraying at about 26, 27 PSI at a pretty much wide open fan, 10-inch fan pattern there. Here's a head cam view of the whole process. You can see the whole front is pretty much white, right? White painted, and that little section in the front there, that's all going to be teal, right? Above where I masked up is going to remain white. And, at this stage, you pretty much just want to make sure you get all the nooks and crannies. Like I always say, you don't want to end up finished with your base coat, doing your clear coat, take it out in the sun and see that you have, areas that you didn't get your base coat on. So take your time at this stage. Make sure you're covered. Make sure you covered your silver base coat. You can see it's still dark there. It's only my first coat, right? Or your primer spots. The worst thing is to go in the sun and see your primer bleed through on a base coat paint job because you don't have enough base coat on it, right? So yeah, let's keep painting away, and you'll see the finished product very, very soon. And when you're painting surfaces like this that have multiple angles in it, you got to make sure to paint it from the other side so you don't end up with dry spots or areas that are not painted. You know what I mean? So you can see the top of this bed here bends in, so I'm getting this side, making sure I'm covering from this angle as well, right? That's super important because you don't want to just spray one way and then end up at the end of the paint job like, oh man, the whole inside area is still white. It's not even properly covered. So you want to make sure to spray from both ends if you have a panel that has a lot of angles like this, right? So once I pull back the masking paper in the next videos, you're going to see the white rail on top here. And it actually came out really nice, the paint job. And if anybody tells you that you need a $50,000, $100,000 spray booth to bang out professional paint jobs, you can tell them to kiss your butt, because that's absolutely not true. You can bang out professional paint jobs in your garage at home just like this. when we had a shop back in the day, a lot of our neighbors didn't have a spray booth. They used to rent ours, but we've actually sprayed, garage just like this, with professional results. You just got to make sure to have the correct ventilation, and you got, your fans blowing out the fumes. That's the main thing, because if it gets too foggy in there, you can't see what you're doing, right? So that's the main thing. As long as you have good ventilation, you're set to go. Wet the floors, clean it up, follow the ABC steps of auto body repair, which you can learn more at the site, and then and tackle it, and we'll help you get there. And I wanted to show you something here. So right now, I'm just airing the panel off. And what I'm doing is I'm forcing it to dry quicker so I can see if there's any shadows, if I have to lay more base or not, right? Because that bottom portion was a silver, and you want to make sure really that you're covered, because you don't want to, like I said before, you don't want to end up going in the sun later and seeing shadows of under base coat or primer shadows. You're basically going to have to redo the paint job. So this is the point, and this is the stage where you want to take your time, make sure your base is covered. I'm sure you probably won't have any zebra stripes if you're painting the way I show you how to. But if you do, this is where you would up the PSI about 2 pounds at the spraying neck, all right, at the trigger. Trigger pulled, you want to be spraying base coat at about 26 to 28 PSI. I'm using the Atom X20 spray gun here. Fabulous spray gun if you're looking for an all-around DIY spray gun. I'll have a link down below in the video, and maybe in this video somewhere. You can grab it at Zula.com. It's actually my go-to gun right now. Very, very high build quality performance for a fraction of the cost of a SATA or a WATA spray gun. So that's pretty much it. We're done with our base coat, final coating this here. And once we're done, we're going to wait about 20 minutes, pull back our paper, make sure it's dry first, pull back our paper, tack it off in about 30 to 40 minutes, and then mix up our clear coat and spray our clear coat. I couldn't find the original decals online, and this is a classic Japanese mini truck. So what I did was just mask them off. So I masked up our decals here, and what I'm going to do is just clear coat over it. So at this point, the panel's pretty much dry. If you see the panel and it's looking like a matte flat color, it's pretty dry, right? You're dry. Now I'm just going to take this off, and we're going to clear coat over the whole thing. I'm not doing something special. I'm not going to sand it or anything. It's just clean, and we're going to clear coat right over it. You could do it and not have an issue. I'll show you what the finished product looks like soon. And hopefully you're going to love it as much as I do. This truck came out fabulous. It's an eye catcher right now. It really is. So like the video, subscribe, share, and be sure to turn on post notifications for my new videos. This way you get them. And if you want to learn more about step-by-step auto body and learn A to Z everything you need to know so you can save thousands, bang out amazing paint jobs from your own home garage like this, check out LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com, and be sure to check out VIP. Talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.